When a narcissist knows they have no chance, their next move is quite shocking. Today, we embark on a treacherous journey into the depths of a narcissist's twisted psyche, seeking understanding amidst the chaos. We implore your assistance as we navigate this dark terrain, shedding light on the intricate mechanisms at play within their distorted minds. If you find value in our videos, we kindly request your support by subscribing, liking, and sharing them with your loved ones. In the aftermath of a narcissist's inevitable downfall, a cataclysm erupts, leaving nothing but devastation in its wake. The narcissist, once consumed by their excessive ego, is now faced with the brutal reality of losing everything they held dear: their power, their control, and ultimately, their connection with you. This loss extends far beyond a single relationship, unraveling the intricate web of deceit they had carefully woven over time. Narcissism leaves behind a trail of destruction, decimating every bond it encounters. Victims unknowingly fall into the narcissist's trap of lies and manipulation, often only realizing the extent of their entrapment when it's far too late. But now, armed with newfound knowledge, prepare yourself for the unveiling of even more revelations that will shed light on the intricate machinations of the narcissistic mind. The once mighty narcissist spirals to their lowest point, utterly defeated and humbled. They confront the harsh reality that they are no better than anyone else. Their grand facade of omnipotence was nothing more than a thinly veiled mask. Surveying the wreckage of their twisted existence, they are forced to grasp the true toll of their manipulations, deceit, and insincere smiles. Real opportunities were squandered, relationships lay in ruins, and chaos trails in their wake. The hollowness and isolation they experienced serve as a fitting consequence for their actions. Let us not forget the victims of narcissistic abuse, left to pick up the fragments of their shattered lives. Overcoming such trauma demands immense strength, unwavering courage, and a willingness to face pain head-on. The journey towards healing is arduous, an ongoing struggle with no clear end in sight. Yet, with each step forward, survivors reclaim their autonomy and break free from the grasp of the narcissist. Amidst this grueling process, a contemplation arises. Can forgiveness ever be extended towards the narcissist for the immense harm they have inflicted? Or is forgiveness nothing more than an illusion? Before even entertaining the notion of forgiveness, one must navigate the treacherous path ahead, laden with trauma bonds, severed relationships, and the daunting prospect of rebuilding a life anew. However, do not despair. With unwavering determination and resilience, healing remains within reach. Imagine forgiving a narcissist, an act as unlikely as witnessing pigs soaring through the sky in a fantastical display. These insidious creatures masterfully employ manipulation and deception to insinuate themselves into the core of your being, leaving only devastation and shattered fragments in their wake. If you are privy to the harrowing truth about the treacherous whirlwind that narcissists create, you would never venture into that perilous journey. They thrive on inflicting pain and sowing chaos, leaving behind a trail of fallen souls. Moving from one victim to the next with callous intent, narcissists possess a cruel awareness of the destruction they leave behind. At some point, their reckless behavior catches up with them, and they are forced to confront the weight of their losses. It may be satisfying to witness them reaping what they have sown, despite their conceited arrogance. Yet, it becomes challenging to perceive it as such when trapped within the clutches of a trauma bond. You might yearn for closure and acknowledgement from the narcissist, yet deep inside, you grapple with the knowledge that your significance is inconsequential to them. When a narcissistic relationship ends, it is far from over. The narcissist skulks within the shadows, waiting for that opportune moment of vulnerability to resurface and cast you aside like a discarded plaything. It follows a grotesque and predictable pattern, as they perpetually remain on the prowl, seeking a fresh victim to exploit and devour. If you find yourself entangled with a narcissistic partner, brace yourself for a fierce courtroom clash. They won't relinquish their hold on you easily, fully cognizant of your worth to satiate their egoic desires. You are the conduit for their sustenance. Your radiance, love, and empathy fuel their insatiable hunger. Yet know this, they do not genuinely care about you. You are merely a pawn they exploit for their own gain. The bitter truth lies in the dark depths of a relationship with a narcissist, akin to being ensnared within a black hole. They will suck you dry, draining your very essence and stealing valuable years of your life. And when you finally break free from their grip, they won't yearn for your presence as a person. Instead, they'll mourn the loss of the supply you provided, only to swiftly move on to their next unsuspecting prey. To a narcissist, you are nothing more than a tool to satiate their insatiable needs. They were well aware of the comforting emotions you elicited, the financial support you offered, and the patient ear you lent to their incessant ramblings. But you were never truly a genuine partner in their eyes. You were a mere vessel, a source of constant supply to manipulate and exploit. Beware of the insidious act of hoovering, a maneuver frequently orchestrated by the narcissist to reclaim power and secure a new source of supply or regain an old one. To the narcissist, you are akin to a rare and precious substance, serving as the lifeblood that bolstered their fragile ego. They will go to any lengths, employing deceptive tactics and making grand promises, all while wearing a facade of sincerity. However, beneath this veneer lies a sinister intent, to punish and perpetuate a cycle of pain and suffering. It is imperative not to be deceived, as narcissism is an inherent and permanent trait. The narcissist will move on swiftly and seamlessly, targeting anyone anywhere, unless you break free from the grip and reclaim control. Rarely will the narcissist take genuine responsibility for their actions. While they may offer a fleeting acknowledgement, admitting blame does not align with the narcissistic mindset. In their self-aggrandizing perspective, they stand on a pedestal of superiority, with any perceived faults solely attributed to their partners. How many times did the narcissist seek forgiveness, truly exhibiting remorse rather than deploying shallow displays of crocodile tears? They dangled gleaming illusions of change before you, much like a carrot on a stick, weaving intricate word salads that left you grasping at crumbs. You gave your all, pouring your essence into the narcissist's gaping void, which thirsted for endless consumption. At the outset, it felt like a heady rush, an exhilarating game that entrapped you. Yet over time, their response dwindled, leaving you questioning your worth. Was it sheer boredom that led them astray? Did they succumb to the allure of a new source of supply? The answers may forever elude you, but it is crucial to recognize that you deserve far better than a life entangled in the web of the narcissist's manipulation. The invaluable lesson to comprehend is that relationships that appear too idyllic are likely deceptive mirages. Trust your instincts and remain vigilant against manipulative games. Maintain unwavering vigilance, shielding yourself from the blinding radiance of the narcissist's calculated ploys. Once ensnared in the narcissist's clutches, they skillfully deploy an arsenal of manipulative tactics, skillfully pulling strings and pushing buttons with precision. You find yourself hypnotized by your phone, eagerly awaiting their message or call. Yet, even when they do respond, it often comes in the form of a single, haphazardly spelled sentence, indicative of their waning interest. To compound matters, they maintain extensive conversations with others, while you are met with terse, one-word responses. As they seamlessly transition to their next unsuspecting victim, this pattern persists. Breaking all ties with the narcissist becomes the sole path to escape this perpetual cycle of manipulation and tyranny. Otherwise, you risk becoming entangled in an incessant cycle of rejection, powerless against their reign of terror over your life. In due course, the narcissist will inevitably confront the ramifications of their actions. Their toxic behavior escalates, resulting in fractured relationships with their children, business acquaintances, and friends. It becomes increasingly apparent that the meticulously crafted facade is starting to crumble, as they are shunned from gatherings and events. And when we scrutinize their purported friendships, we quickly discover they are nothing more than empty theatrical displays. It is impossible for the narcissist to uphold their carefully constructed facade indefinitely. Sooner or later, the deceptive mask they wear will slip, revealing their true colors to the world. Relationship ruin and destruction are woven into the very fabric of their game. But why do some individuals fail to recognize when they are entangled with a narcissist? There exist several reasons. Firstly, some may be acutely aware of the narcissist's true nature, but fear becoming the next target if they dare to speak up. Alternatively, limited exposure to the narcissist may prevent others from seeing beyond the superficial mask they wear. It is crucial to remain vigilant and shield your heart from those who seek to charm their way into your life. The majority of narcissistic abuse unfurls behind closed doors, in the intimate confines of your own space, or within the cradle of a car's confines. It is then that the narcissist sheds their disguise, morphing into a malevolent entity. In public, they meticulously maintain the illusion of a perfect individual, exuding charm and pretense. But once alone, they ceaselessly inflict emotional, spiritual, and financial torment upon you, leaving you shattered and adrift. The narcissist, blinded by an unwavering belief in their own superiority, will never acknowledge their loss. Yet, they were acutely aware of your remarkable capabilities. They callously exploited and discarded you like mere refuse. However, from the desolate remnants, you have emerged stronger than ever, transformed into the most magnificent version of yourself, a triumphant phoenix rising from the ashes. At this stage, the narcissist's defeat is glaringly evident. While you thrive, embracing life to the fullest, they relentlessly sow seeds of destruction in their interactions with unsuspecting new victims. In due time, the narcissist will begrudgingly face the overwhelming truth of their colossal loss. Meanwhile, you have reclaimed control and stand resilient, unaccompanied by the torment of the past. Trust your instincts unwaveringly and radiate an aura of unwavering confidence. The time has come to embark upon the journey of healing, where your resilience and tenacity will guide the way.